put in the matrix. And this one is an attacker. But for now, I'm just going to use his regular attack. Get rid of this white ice. Oh, they just upped my incoming damage by 25. Use the killer. And then a regular attack. Little healing on this one. Regular attack. Killer on this little bug. The ice is down. Let's see if there's a match for his fingerprint. Fingerprint? I thought we were doing DNA. DNA match located. 100% match. Arrest records database. Subject, Silas Forsberg. Status, deceased. Profession, shop, surgical assistant. Priors, breaking and entering, 2 counts. Public indecency, 1 count. Brought in for questioning on accusations of unlicensed plastic surgery. No charges were filed. 100% to match to a dead man? Let's keep looking. Alright. I say we go clockwise with this. Got 2 more hits on the name Silas Forsberg. And let's get behind some cover here. Cover there. Die, White Ice. Die! Act autopsy records. Subject Silas Forsberg. Notes: subject was found overdosed on half a dozen different sedatives. Several anti-anxiety medications were also found in his system. Face was mutilated, possibly self-inflicted. Identity could not be confirmed immediately due to disfigurement. Had to check dental records to confirm. No next of kin. Large puncture wounds were found in several places on the body, possibly large bore surgical needles. The body had been decomposing for several weeks before the landlord noticed the smell and called the police when no one answered the door. Just keeps getting weirder. Alright. More misses is good misses. Did you miss me? Good. bonus shot should do it. If I hit. Go to this Newsnet archive then. Hack news article. 1. Return on subject. Silas Forsberg, the body of Silas Forsberg, a chop shock surgical assistant, was found in an apartment in Snohomish earlier this week. The body had been there for as long as a month when Forsberg's landlord noticed a rancid smell and contacted authorities. Lone Star representatives have issued a statement saying Forsberg's death had been ruled a suicide. According to reports, his body, a mass of puncture wounds, and the cause of death was determined to be an overdose of anti-stress medications and sedatives. The man's employer claims he was a dedicated employee, though he suffered from bouts of depression. Forsberg's next of kin could not be located, but the attorney appointed to his estate has located a will written weeks prior, leaving all of his belongings to his psychiatrist. The identity of the psychiatrist has not been released due to the privacy concerns. Yet another sad end to a life, as it is far too common here in the sprawl. Now that might be something we can go on. Let's regroup in meat space for a bit. Oh, okie dokie. 6 o'clock, let's go. Back home. So here's what we know. Our DNA evidence belongs to a dead man whose death was never explained. He worked with chop shops, which fits with the living guy that you met. The Newsnet says he left his estate to a psychiatrist. Maybe finding out who his psychiatrist was will give us our next clue. My gut says we can deck into the medical board's records and reverse trace to find his doctor. You in? Yeah, punch it, man. And it's your persona going into cyberspace, not mine. Let's go, Mr. Clean. Oh my god, he's Mr. Clean. I just noticed that. I'm going to give you a blast of the killer, and we're going to summon an ESP. Was his own tar bomb, I guess. No moving. You stay put. ESP, take care of this white ice for me. Patient records. Searching medical records. Silas Forsberg. Medical records filed for Silas Forsberg located. 020 to 02030. Pediatric record. Partial. One particular pediatrician's entry stands out from the rest. Child suffers from a chronic depression and social anxiety, most likely caused by his physical abnormalities. We've seen many cases like this recently, with the outbreak of changeling children being born. With the aberrant physiology we're seeing here, there is no telling what sort of brain functions are affected. Prescribed a series of sedatives last year that seemed to have no effect, upping the dosage. 2030 to 2040. Data missing or corrupted. Contact your administrator for help. 2040 to present. The file is quite large and takes well over an hour to read through. The final entry, however, is the most significant. It is written by Dr. Henry Holmes. Silas has overcome significant mental disorders and no longer goes through periods of violent episodes. Latest medications have proven especially effective, but I believe that being treated by another elf has significantly impacted his treatment. Unfortunately, my effort to maintain an emotional boundary with him has proven challenging. He is bonded to me in an unhealthy and frankly unnerving way. His hero worship exhibits itself in the form of mimicked speech patterns in adopting my dress. For this reason, and for the health of the patient, I am assigning another doctor to his case. I will inform him at his next session. Got a name now, Dr. Holmes. Let's keep going and find out where he works. Oh, limited movement. Got it. Through here, ESP man. Oh, watch out. That black ice could fry something. My brain. You go out here, and I get over there. Alright, that works. Yes. I think it would be prudent to get behind a wall. Start trying to take out this ice. Fingers crossed. Hit! Woot! Starbomb! I guess that missed. We win! Woot! Act employment records. Employment records located Henry Hollings Holmes, MD, PhD. Check previous employers. Previous employers. 2045 to 2054, psychiatrist in residence, Mercy Mental Hospital, in Snohomish, Washington, UCAS. 2040 to 2045, attending psychiatrist, Mercy Mental Hospital in Snohomish, Washington, UCAS. 2030 to 2040, private practice. Current employment status. Dr. Henry Holmes currently holds the position of Chief Psychiatrist and Administrator at Mercy Mental Hospital, Snohomish, Washington, UCAS. Save the employment records. Bingo, back to meat space again. I find it odd that you can't cancel your ESP. Oh well. It'll just go back in my cyber deck when I leave anyway. It's not like the totems that you get for shamans. Reality is, at the end of the day, contextual, and as the meat world comes back into focus, your head once again tries to settle on which world is the real one. While the philosophical question lingers in your meat body demands food and drink, you disconnect from your deck to find the Union's safe house has risen. Oh, folks, that was a fun adventure. I think we need some answers. Let's go talk to David Fry II. David looks almost as tired as you do. You can tell that this case has gotten under your skin like it has yours. Any luck in there? We found an exact match for the DNA, but it was linked to a dead chop shop assisted by the name of Silas Forsberg. Now, I have my theories. But what do you think is going on here, Glowfuse? Maybe Silas faked his death. That's a distinct possibility. What was it that we saw in the autopsy report?